Hey, welcome everyone. Hope you're having a great week. I will say it's been crazy. Crazy. You know, I just realized I can't see my chat. Give me 1 second while I look up into space and find my chat. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's not good. Got my old title on there. Oh well. I'm not gonna worry about it. I've got a billion things to do. There's so much going on. Steam Next Fest is coming up the end of February. I've got a Kickstarter coming up February 14th, and playtesting has already started. And it's been good, bad, and ugly. It's been all the things. Let me test my chat real quick. The good is that the game actually ran, so that's good. The bad is some people are having control issues where the menus work fine and then they get into the game and there's no controls. I've done a little bit of research. I think I know what the problem is. Now it's just a matter of getting time to actually do that, to fix that. Yeah, I'm using a tool called Rewired, which is a Unity Asset Store rewire, Unity Asset Store item, and it's very popular. That's what I was trying to say. It's a very popular tool, and nothing against that tool. I think I just didn't configure it right. So definitely on me, not on them. I just need to get in there, add it in some, essentially some caveat controllers, make sure that if either the controller isn't recognized by the system for some reason, or if they're using something that's not, I guess I would say, not that there's any like standard, but you know, not an Xbox, not a PlayStation, Nintendo, blah blah blah. I mean, I don't know if those are even standard, but my point being is, if there's any controllers outside of that, I think that could be the problem. The last thing with that is, I realized I was using a version of Rewired from like 4 years ago, so that's probably a huge part of the problem. So I'll update all that, hopefully get playtesting under control. But with all that said, let's get into why we're here today. What I'd like to do for today's stream is, right now, the finish line, and I'm not going to pull it up because I've got another project already loaded up, but it was just, the finish line is just simply a asset that I made in Blender to look like a stadium. And it looks okay, but I mean, it's not going to work. It's not going to work for an actual Steam build. And so I wanted to get some assets from the Unity Asset Store and see what I could do with some of these. Let's see if they've got like an example. Excuse me. The example here is purple because I probably need to upgrade these materials. So let me do that real quick. Can you guys see? Or no, you guys are like incredibly zoomed in. Here, let me shrink this down a little bit. And I'm gonna do this for my vertical as well, maybe. If they'll let me, please. Excuse me. Why are you being difficult? It's not locked. Yeah, that's it. Okay, what's the problem? It's not letting me resize that window for some reason. Unlock, lock. Please? No? Yes, there we go. hate that because it makes it so stinking small, but I mean, you guys want to see what I'm doing. It's kind of what's going to be required. Okay. Sorry. I think we're good. I think we're in a good spot now. Okay. Now, as I was saying, let's turn these purple into some real textures, materials. Maybe I can remember where it is. References, rendering. There we go. Materials. Yes. Ooh, that's better. And then I've got another one over here. Let's see what it does. What is this? Do I have to install this? Sure. No, I don't need that. What does this do? It blinds me. Okay. So these are different scenes. This is kind of like what's available. All really cool stuff. And yeah, I like that. That's kind of cool. We got hot air balloons. That's cool too. Okay, let's check the other one. Okay, those are pretty cool stadiums. Mine looks like that, just more crappy. I wonder if we can something like this. Let's just for grins see what it looks like if you stack it. I mean, that looks kind of cool. Let's scoot it back some. Something like this. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Okay. Let's go check out this other one. Let's see how they designed the racetrack. Ooh. That's very cool. Guess if you're in the snow, you probably want something like this to cover you. Or I guess I could use two of them, just maybe this will be the sides or something. Okay, some good stuff there. Let's go back over to this example. I gotta say, I do like this finish. That's pretty cool. That's probably the only thing I might use out of this one, though. Let's see. Where's this? March for banner free OBS. What happens if I do that? Okay. Well, that's cool, but I was hoping it would change this one. Kind of cool. They've got their own lights and everything. Pretty neat. Let me bring this other one in. I want to see if it fits. Hey, where'd my finish line go? Or is it flipped? Nope. That is not cool. Good news is this one. Okay. March for banner. I mean, I'd say it's sized appropriately. It's on the ground. Jeez, go to the ground. I never used the grid snapping. Maybe I should use that. Toggle visibility. Is my meter at 1? Yeah. What a perfect time to try this when I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. And now turn it on. Sorry. That's actually quite nice. Did I go too far? Why are you not snapping? Something like that there. Good enough. Okay, one last test. Let's pull in a Cinti character. Ooh, I know just the one. Cinti Spy. Go ahead and update it. Let me upgrade these. Okay, and what I want to do is see if the scale is right on this stuff. If I bring in a sentient character, is he gonna be the right size or is he gonna be some weird size? That's about the size of a person, I guess. A person. I mean, I guess that looks about right. If she was in the driver's seat, that'd be about right. Perfect. Just needs a helmet. Sort of. There we go. I'm gonna say yes, it is sized right. However, I think this is a little bit small. Yeah, I like that. Bring this up. Wow, that fit a lot better than the first time. Cool. I think that's good. So I need to determine what do I want out of this. Well, for starters, I know I want these two. I'm just gonna move them to my prefabs down here. No. Ban assets. Nope, don't think I want any of that. Checker flag, it's kind of cool. All right, get me out of here. Let's go to yeah, I bet it's gonna be under structures. I like this one, I like that one. Tower, what does tower look like? No, I don't need a tower. The garage would be a cool gate to leave out of. Just looking at some of this stuff, like, man, we could do some of this stuff. It'd be kind of cool. But not priority. Okay, I want this. I want this. This the big one? That is the big one. Just taking a quick peek. Is there anything else that I want? These would be kind of cool. I like how that's just floating there. Not really anything. Ooh, wait a second. Aw, is that all one piece? I was hoping I could take that piece, that tower. Like this piece right here. Flags are kind of cool too. You don't really see flags on races though. It's not that I'm aware of. Curved road, where is that? I think that's an asset. Okay, I'm gonna create a new folder. I'm gonna call it, what should I call it? Extract. I'm gonna call it SK Extract or Slopeside Kings Extract. All right, first up, stadium seats. Put that in there. I want to see the name. Okay. Okay, let's make sure I got the right ones. Yes, I did. Cool. It's funny. I left the copies here and took the originals. Oh well. I'll go ahead and rename. I was thinking, no, I'm not gonna change that anyways, but yeah, I should. Really gonna make a difference when I delete the entire project. Okay. Is there anything else I want to take with me? What's that? Oh, it's like a garage. Port gate. Round stairs. Okay, I think we're good on this. Let me close this folder. Confetti. Cool. Yes, I definitely want the hot air balloons. I didn't realize racetracks had speed limits. That's kind of cool. I don't need it, but it's kind of cool. What the heck? This looks terribly out of place. Like, what would you be doing with that at a racetrack? Hold on, guys. I got this horse and buggy. I've gotten most of what I wanted. I want that one track sign. Where was that? This. Where is this? Curved banner. I don't know if I'll need that, but I just figure it looks cool. I'll take it. I want some barbed wire fencing. These things are kind of cool too. Should put these up in the stands. Just have them wave back and forth. Yay! Foam finger foam trophy. A foam trophy? This firework could make a good weapon. I might actually take that. In here. All right, what else? What else? Oh, I wanted this fence. An iron fence and an iron cutter, huh? No, 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 no. There we go. Sure it didn't mess up my extracts. Ooh, race bottle. That's cool. Campfire. It's not lit. Weak. All right, I think I just got a few more things. Like I said, I wanted to grab this and this. Put that in the extracts folder. Okay. Do we need any porta potties? Put that next to the these speakers are kind of cool. I didn't think I'd need them, but I'm kind of like, those could be kind of cool. All right, I think I'm just getting greedy now. wanted to grab this. This one has lights on it. I don't think I need that. Yeah, that just doesn't look good. Can't say that I use all these, but let's grab them now while we're here. Okay, got a couple models. Don't need that, don't need that. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, let's see. Where do I want to save this? Don't need to save any of it. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can mix these assets in pretty nicely. Probably have to tweak the textures, probably have to tweak the materials. I'm hoping that colors can mix in well, or at least that I can change the colors to make them. We'll see. I'm waiting for Unity to load. That's why you don't see anything. Is there anything that we can do while we wait? Let's take a look at my task list. My ugly task list. Okay, this is what I was working on before the stream. Only have 2 unlockable snowboards and only 2 unlockable characters. All snowboarders and characters should remain locked. Only include the locked sprite. Okay. That is mostly done at this point. This is what I'm working on right here. Review all. No, that's not what I'm looking at. Replace the item reward sound. And I don't even know what I'm working on now. This is it right here. Let me move that one up. There we go. Beautify the stadium asset, add fireworks, and anything else that may be cool. Which is what we just grabbed. Cancel that. That's not where I want to be. Let me make sure that I'm on the right branch. I'm looking to see if I even have a branch for this. Okay, we've got a Steam build, we've got a demo build, and we've got a main. Let's make a new branch. Oh, let's add finish line. Did it do anything? Yes, okay. I had some filters on my branches. Like, hello, what's happening? Okay, which branch are we on? It shows we're on the wrong branch. Why is nothing updating? There we go. It finally updated. Took a minute. All right, now let's add in some assets. Bedreel and Lur Studios. Once they're imported, I'll move them to the store assets folder. And let's see if it's added it on to. See, sometimes it doesn't add everything to version control. I don't know why. Like, why is this random texture not added to version control? Did you add it? There we go. Now that you've earned my trust, what about this one? Yeah, same thing. I don't understand like what it has against textures. Those textures are huge, by the way. Add to source control. Let's see what's going on with these textures. 2048 by 2048. Are they truly that big? Yeah, look at that. 330 kilobytes on disk. So what's the truth? It is 2048 by 2048. Why is it so big on my side then? Four megabytes over here. Yeah, I don't know. That kind of sucks. That's probably why they don't add it to version control. They're like, it's 4 megabytes, man. Don't do it. Okay. 2.7 kilobytes, which doesn't make sense when it's like max size 8192. Like 2.7 kilobytes, so that other one was like 4 megs. Come on. I wanted. What do I want? I do not know. 64 by 64. Okay, so can I just do that? I mean, it doesn't change anything, but there's no reason for it to be so large. Let's see what happens when we change this one. Nothing. All right. That takes it down to 1 megabyte. I wonder how badly it impacts this stuff though. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at this and let's go pull in some stuff. Go to my prefab scene. Actually, before we start modifying anything, let me save this. Prefabs. Where's my prefabs? Let's pull in stadium. Let's see, how badly does it get jacked up if I mess with this texture? Let's get it in the sun. There we go. I didn't notice change. Did you guys notice change? With this same stuff to me. I see no change. Am I crazy? Okay, well, that settles it. We're not gonna change it to 1024. We're gonna set it to 256, I guess. All right, let's pull in other stuff. Make sure it still looks good. Something tells me it's gonna be fine. Okay. Might actually be like a good UI asset. Foam finger. Yeah, I just don't think that texture is going to change anything. Okay, I'm convinced. We're staying here, and I'm moving on. Okay. So with that said, let's pull in the finish line. Okay, I know what it's called. It's not the finish line. It's called Stadium. Yeah, you guys get to see my ugly blender stuff. Combo prefabs, Stadium. It's huge, that's for sure. Why can I please move? All right, let's play with this a little bit. I'll leave that in place. Let's bring in some of the stuff we brought in from the other package. Stadium seats. Wish I could make it like transparent or something. Let's go with 0. Okay, I was wondering why those podiums were so low, but it looks like they're supposed to be that way. Guess I could bring this down just a little bit. 1. Let's see what that does. Let me get rid of this so I can see. Ah, yeah, perfect. Perfect. Rotate this. Trying to decide, do I want to have them touching or do I want to separate them? I think this might be okay. Pull it forward just a little bit. Probably more perfect than it needs to be, but it's okay. Make these numbers nice and round. 40 minus 40 and 120. You know what? I'm okay with that. I kind of would like to change these stadium seats to blue. Wonder how we could do that. Stadium seats. Oh, right, medium, left. Interesting. Sorry, that opens up some different ideas. I wonder if I should add another section here. No, that's gonna make it too open. I think I'm okay with this, but I don't know. I probably don't need to mix these in here with those, but man, I'm just starting to wonder, what should I do? What should I do? One of those things you didn't know until you saw it, and then you saw it and you're like, oh, you know what, I need to fix this. What is times 90, 70, this 90 is gonna be 180. Huh. 45 maybe? 25. Trying to come up with the perfect calculation and I'm failing at it miserably. Just do this. Yeah, I feel like that definitely needs to change. To 120 maybe? minus 40. Get rid of this one. I'm okay with this one being in front of that one just a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like that better. 108. Technically, they should sit out front a little bit. Something like this. That's what I'm thinking. And what happens if I get rid of that? Then can I snap these guys in? Like toggle grid on and off. Available when you what? When you set tool handle rotation to global. Not set to global? Let's get it set to global. Talk about. I don't know what it's talking about. Okay. See what that looks like. You know, it's not terrible, but there is a seam there. Why is there a seam there? These don't have a seam. Look at that. How dare you? Well, definitely no seam. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to look, but there is no seam. That's good. There's a seam right there. Let's... Oops. Separate it out a little bit. And maybe turn this to 0.1. See if we can snap it together better. Why? It's like off by like the slightest amount. Yep. Okay. Let's try this. 0.05. Bro, that's not gonna get any smaller. Alright, I give up. Try that again. Yoing. Perfect. Come on. I don't think I need grid snapping. I just want it to be something like that. Okay, let's see if we can get cheeky about this. Negative 100. Whoa. I guess that does need to stay. Okay, it doesn't need to be perfect. Good, because it's not. Ha ha ha. Okay, that's cool. Not all relatively in the same place. Man, you know what? Let's see. Alright, just doesn't look like that fits. Okay, and then if we turn the stadium back on. Good, cool. And if I really wanted to, I could add in some of the other stuff. Let's see. Hey, where'd you go? Sorry, I'm looking for something in particular. So my question is, should I bring out something like, you're in the stadium? Okay. -1. Anyone's back here. just wonder if it'd be cool to have this here, or maybe the red ones. Just give me a second. Hear me out on that. You could do something like that, or just as an example, let me pull in the old stadium, see what that looks like. I don't know, it looks too rounded to me. It just looks out of place. Boom, done, perfect. 10 out of 10. You know, it actually doesn't look horrific. I mean, it doesn't look great, but it doesn't look terrible. These are the cheap seats. I don't see what the problem is, guys. Looks fine. No, it honestly doesn't look terrible. Sorry, I feel like I'm just screwing around now, but trying to make it look pretty, you know? Local, there we go. What everyone's saying. Please don't do that. Ooh, I got an idea. Again, sorry. No, I'm just screwing around here. What if we scale this up? Then bring it down. I guess it doesn't matter. Push that out just a little bit. So those aren't clipping in there. Then I want to scale this down again. 1.5. 0.4. So 1.7. Add the quad back in. So what would a player see? Quad, where are you? Get over here. It's interesting, I'll say that. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but it is interesting. Where'd you go? I feel like this needs to turn just a little bit. Yeah, that's no good. I feel like there's something I could do here. It's not terrible. Copy this down. See if I can do something with this. Well, honestly, they'll never see that. Don't know if that's gonna work. Whoa. Wait. That's crazy. Okay, you're snowboarding down. The crowd goes crazy. Yeah. I got an idea. What I'm gonna do is leave that in there for now, and I'll put it in the level. If I don't like it, I'll take it out. see. Let's get that atlas. I don't know how I feel about the orange, but whatever. We'll deal with it. Do these look the same? They actually do. They actually look quite nice. I don't know why this one fills up the gap better than that one. Well, that sucks. But it is what it is. Man, that's a lot of vertices. See if this kills my performance, because that is a lot of vertices. A lot of triangles. Let's pull this back in. Right, let's see about bringing in our finish line. This one, yep. Wanted to scale it up. I'm gonna go ahead and count these areas. If they slip in there, I mean, so be it. I could put some fencing there, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe in the long run I'll do that. Line that with our collider. That's about perfect. Do like a step back. We'll do it where it breaks this plane, right? .48 maybe. It needs to be a little bit closer. And I think that's good enough. I think so. Where did our finish go? Finish, finish, finish. No. Okay, let's see here. It's like, no snapping for you whatsoever. Okay, you want global? That's what you want? That doesn't even feel like it's snapping. It's not. Okay. That feels good. Yep. Alright, I think we have it, folks. Let's see. I have anything understated? I did. I had podiums. Put these all under. Oh yeah, I want to open the prefab. Are you kidding me? You gonna treat me like that, huh? Alright. Let's unpack you then. Ha ha ha. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me that? You are not a prefab. I unpacked you. It's making me mad. Why is it doing that? Remove that. You don't want, you'll be like that? Fine. Be like that. That's what we're gonna do. Create empty object. Let's say, what's wrong with you? Hi. Reset. There we go. Call this stadium assets. And I'm gonna put this as a new prefab up here under props. That's perfect. What are you talking about? Children of prefab instance cannot be moved and components cannot be reordered. Well, who is a prefab? Is it this? Is this the problem? I think that might be the problem. Gonna make me cry. I don't like it. Okay, let's rename these appropriately. This is gonna be center. Left. Okay, we got center, left, right. What's this? Sorry. The left corner. And the right corner. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Arch for banner. I don't know what free OBS is, so I'm just gonna say arch for banner. And then name this appropriately. Finish banner. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. Stadium. Now, will you let me grab everything and put it in there? You will. Thank you. It messed with the height of everything just a little bit. I'm not too worried about it. Create an empty terrain. Is this the terrain? Everything is the terrain layer, huh? Those are not terrain, those are default. Default. This one says terrain. I think I am going to change all these to terrain. Where'd you go? Oh, you're kidding me. Come on now. No. Just... Yeah. Stadium. Move all these into here. Keep it a little bit more organized. And now I can override all this. Then I can go over here and say, you know what? I don't want this. Mesh and box collider. I don't want the mesh collider. I can remove that. There we go. Okay, perfect. Now when I run the game, it should be right there set up for me. Let's go in and try that. Got the fan blowing in my eyes. I'm like, I can't see. All right, let's get into this. Looking for level 0. Yeah, go ahead and save. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let me make sure there's no trees in my stadium like that. Okay. All right. It's about to take a break, but maybe ending soon anyways. So no breaks, no rest for the wicked. All right, I'm looking for the terrain. Where's the terrain? There we go. I'm to remove that one stinking tree right there. There we go. Perfect. Check my other levels. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to add like other things like firecrackers or fireworks. Oh, and I'll need to modify. We're on a different level, but I'll need to modify the snow. Like there's snow in the stadium. All the trees are clumped up right there. That's fine. Okay, let's see if we can do something about the snow. Okay, we want to raise and lower. Let's do set height. And we'll see if I can remember how to do this. I think it's shift. Yeah, see, shift kind of sets the height. A little too much. Let me reduce my brush size. There we go. Get the snow out of the stairwell. Weird that it's not letting me paint. Hold on, guys. I got a quick phone call. Okay, I'm back. It sounds like I may have to go here shortly, though. What the heck is a terrain map? I don't even know what that is. I don't get it. Nothing's happening, or it is happening, and I'm just destroying everything. Okay, let's put it back. I think it's up here. Build this back up, because that was a little cray. 18's a little too big. Let's do something like 14. So close. Will anybody notice the snow in the stadium? I do not know. Okay, that looks a little meh, so I'm gonna just move this out just the tiniest amount. Alright, actually that kind of looks cool. Is it doing anything? I can't tell. Okay. I don't know. Can't tell that it's doing anything. Smooth hide. I don't know. I'm gonna run with it. That looks pretty cool, actually. See if there's any more trees running into it. Nope. Okay, I am pleased with that. Hey, Cross Up. How are you doing? Cross one up. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. that's what I've been working on today. Updating the stadium. It used to look like a blocky Blender model, so pretty nasty. You know what? I think I might want to change these lights too. Cool. Sounds good. I wonder if I should move them a little closer. Something like that. Cross up, I appreciate you joining. It is almost my quitting time. So if I can get this to where I want it, I'll probably head it out, but I do appreciate you hopping on. Let's see. Yeah, something like right there. I just wanted to be a little bit in the snow. I think that'll work. What is that? That should not be way up there. These are my waypoints. I need to get rid of this. This script causes chaos. Get these around a little bit. That is not working. Move them into position. That'll be better. Okay, I think that is good. Kind of a hard turn there at the end. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm fighting. I'm fighting towards next fest, and we got Kickstarter coming up, so definitely got a lot going on. It's been crazy. Okay, before I head out, I want to check the remaining levels. There's just 2 more. Make sure the stadium looks good. Ooh, that kind of fit in nicely. I'll need to add in some lights though. Look how dark it is. I'll need to brighten that up. Yeah, look at that. Killing me. Absolutely killing me. It must be sitting on top of the collider. Oh, that's exactly what it's doing. Okay. Kind of confusing, but this script, snap to terrain, is snapping to the terrain collider, and my stadium is actually on the terrain layer, so it causes those waypoints to pop up. No big deal. I'll just remove that script. And that should do it. I'm up just a little bit. Yeah, I'll have to do something to add more lights in there. I'll probably put some lights behind the stadium as well. Okay, anything else? Make sure there's no trees in my stadium. Nope, all looks good. Real quick, gotta go in here. Yep, do the same thing for these waypoints. I live in Texas, so yes, I snowboard, but I haven't snowboarded in a very long time. I mean, it's been probably 6 years since I last snowboarded. I used to go up to Steamboat Springs though. Yeah, Steamboat, pretty awesome place to snowboard. Yeah, it was not anything to play with, really. It was just ice. All right, I think I've got one more to do. Yeah, Jeans the movie, how are you doing? Are you a snowboarder? Hey, good. Good that you're doing good. It's awesome. Well, if you pick up the game, you can snowboard. What is it? I'm trying to think of the term. You can snowboard in virtual reality. How's that? I think vicarious was the word I was looking for, but I don't I don't even know if that matches. All right, I think that is everything. I think, yeah, I would say so. It's a little past my time. It's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna call it here. Appreciate you guys stopping by and joining. But have a good one. Have a good week, and I'll be streaming again next week. Hopefully Tuesday and Thursday. It was just it's been Thursday the last few weeks. Things have just been crazy with everything going on, but hopefully it'll be Tuesday and Thursdays. All right, you guys have a good one.